आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सॉल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone. So we have a question. If alpha beta are roots of the equation x square plus px plus q is equal to 0 and y, gamma, lambda are the roots of the equation x square plus rx plus x is equal to 0, evaluate the value of alpha minus gamma, alpha minus delta, beta minus lambda, beta minus delta in terms of PQRS and deduce the condition that the equation has a common root. So we know that if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then the sum of roots is equal to minus b by a, and product of roots is equal to c by a. By using this particular equations, I can say x square plus px plus q is equal to 0, and if alpha beta are the roots, that means alpha plus beta is equal to minus p, and alpha beta is equal to q. And the second equation, x square plus rx plus x is equal to 0, and the roots of the equation is gamma and lambda. So gamma plus lambda is equal to minus r, and gamma lambda is equal to s, right, by using this particular equation. Now let's write this equation. We know lambda alpha minus gamma, alpha minus delta, beta minus gamma, beta minus delta. So let's take two equations together. So this is considered to be as alpha square minus, if I take alpha common, that it is considered to be gamma plus lambda minus plus gamma lambda. This is considered to be as one equation. Now multiply this fourth equation, then beta square minus beta common, gamma plus lambda plus gamma plus lambda, right? Now put the values of this equation. So alpha square minus gamma gamma plus delta is equal to minus r, minus plus, that means alpha r, plus the value of gamma into delta is equal to s, that is s. Now when I put the value over here, so beta square minus beta r minus plus s. Now it is clear that we got this equation as of now. Now understand the value. When I put over here, the roots of the equation are alpha and beta, that means they should satisfy the equation. When I put the value of alpha, that means alpha square, I'm just trying to finding out the values of alpha and beta so that I can put over here and try to find out the solution. Now I'm writing over here. So alpha square plus alpha p plus q is equal to 0. When I put the beta square plus beta p plus q is equal to 0. Now both equations are equal to 0. Then I should find the value of alpha square. So alpha square is equal to minus p alpha plus q. Similarly, beta square is equal to minus p beta plus q. Now I'm putting these two values over here. So it is minus p alpha minus q plus r alpha plus s. Here minus p beta minus q plus r beta plus s. Right, I take the value of alpha common, r minus p plus s minus q. Right, same will be here. I took beta common, r minus p plus s minus q. Now when I try to multiply this, so alpha beta I minus p square. Why I'm doing this? Because I need to find this value in the form of PQR, right? So I need to replace alpha beta gamma delta from the equation, right? Plus alpha r minus p s minus q plus beta s minus q r minus p plus s minus q whole square. Now I know the value of this. I know the value of this. The value of alpha beta, that is q. Put over here q, right? R minus p whole square. I took this both common, then it is plus. Let me write it once again. R minus p s minus q alpha plus beta. The value of alpha plus beta is minus p, right over here, plus s minus q whole square, right? Now let's come over the equation. What I need to find is, we have find the till yet we have find this value in the terms of PQRS. Now the line given is deduce the condition that the equation has a common root. If equation has a common root, let alpha is equal to common root, right? Alpha is equal to common root. That means when I put alpha in both the equation will be equalized. That means alpha square plus p alpha plus q should be equal to alpha square plus r alpha plus s. Alpha square cancel out each other. I can say p minus r alpha is equal to s minus q, or alpha is equal to s minus q upon p minus r, right? Now according to the equation, I divide the whole equation with s minus q whole square. That means I took the common x minus q whole square. Now it is r. Now I took the common from this equation, right? From this equation. So q, it will be r minus p upon me s minus q whole square, plus when I multiply this, it will be r minus p, or I can say p minus r, right? I can see p minus r upon s minus q p, because I took the value common, plus 1, right? So s minus q whole square, this is nothing but 1 minus alpha, that means q 1 minus alpha square, plus this is 1 minus alpha, that means p by alpha plus 1. And this is the final equation, final answer of the equation. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।